There was a lot of questions asked about the Insane shafts, so this was in the boot. Still stuff left in the CV, and this is the end of it here. So a slight mark there, probably where all the balls have came out and mashed up. It looks all right. One thing I've noticed on the other one, don't know if it matters though, but it feels pretty rough. And then we take the eBay one, a 320. It's bloody quiet compared to the Insane one. That fucking sounds horrendous. So there you go. That's them going back to Insane, and I'm getting a refund. Hello everybody, we're back again. Need to get this car ready for Rogue. So what I've decided to do is I'm going for 330 diesel stuff. I've got a subframe there that I've kind of cleaned up. We've got some shafts here, and there's a diff hiding over there that needs to be welded as well. I need to take stuff off of that. It should be okay because the trailing arms are large case. The subframe and the diff will then change that, the inner CVs to large case, what we've got down there. So that should work. The only thing I'm worried about is the prop shaft, how far the diff sticks forward towards the gearbox. So I really need to get that on. I should really paint this and stuff, but I'm gonna modify this a little bit. Just the back mount, stop that pulling away. I need to put the power flex in it from the other subframe. Hopefully that's the same from the medium case. But yeah, there's a few ifs and buts. I kind of want to get this on. I'm away offshore tomorrow for 3 weeks, and then when I come home on the Thursday in 3 weeks time, I've got Rogue Concept on a Saturday, so I've basically got 1 day to get this ready. So it's like 8 o'clock at night just now, so I really want to get this in, weld the diff, modify that, get the bushes in, get it going, and then I can either test it tomorrow before I go away, or I can test it when I come home, and I've got like a day to kind of figure things out. I'm going to buy some spare shafts. I had a really good replies from people regarding the 1200 horsepower shafts from Insane Shaft. So we're talking about like PTO shafts and stuff like that. I actually spoke to a guy called Kevin. Can't remember his last name. He's from Ireland. He's got an E46, white E46 that runs a diesel. You've probably seen it. I think it's a compound diesel in BDC Pro. So he's run like 1,000 Newton meters. So he runs these 330 diesel shafts and diff and basically what I'm fitting. And he said clutch kicks kinda will kill the shafts after a while, but he said he normally just uses power in his weight transfer, so might just need to change my driving. But I think I'll get 2 spare sets of shafts and just put them in the van so I can change them out, and then yeah, just need to see how it goes. This is the cheapest option. I bought a whole subframe, diff, trailing arms, because Neil wants the trailing arms I've already got on. They actually had new calipers as well. It was like 200 quid. It was a local guy. I forgot his name, Matthew, I think it was. Such a nice guy. Spoke to him for a while actually. So yeah, let's just get cracking, get this all changed over, and hopefully when we take it for a test drive, it's going to be more than 100 yards that the shafts last. They should do, because 320 diesel ones actually did pretty well on the JZ. They just didn't like burnouts with the 265 tires on it. And yeah, that was pretty much it, because they lasted the whole day at Driftland fine, skidding it, just on a private day. So, this is 330 stuff, so this should be stronger, should be. So we'll see how it goes anyway. I'm interested to see, because this will save me a lot of money. This was like 200 quid, so instead of the insane shafts that are a lot more. So let's see how it goes. Okay, it's 10:30 at night, but the 330 diesel back end is in. She's a bit rusty like, and a bit of holes there wasn't great like. But anyway, the shafts are in. They're all in there. Shafts are a bit rusty, but bet you they'll be better than the other ones. The front, the only thing I had was I actually had a spacer in here before. So this diff actually sticks further out than a medium case. So I had to take the spacer out, and thankfully it all fits up and it is actually perfect. Got all the poly bush in and stuff. The reason I've actually thickened this, so you can see there's no like holes or anything. So I'm like a diff in here. I put a big plate on here, and I'll show you why. I've got too many subframes now. This one here ripped out at Driftland, and we fixed it at Driftland. That's why it's so crude, and it's not round either. So basically, you can see there's the crack and stuff in there. This whole bit just went plop and ripped out, and the diff fell down. So what we did at Driftland was we just put a plate in, welded it round roughly, just to keep me going on that private day. But I've done it much better on that one now. So that's the reason I didn't want to rip it out again. So this one's pretty much folked, this subframe, even though it's a nice colour. So that's why I'm not painting this one just now. I want to make sure that everything's working first. I gave it like a rub down, you know, it was way worse than this before. So there was a lot of rust that came off of it, but I want to test this all first. This diff as well, this is like a 2.29 or something. It's fucking horrendous. But I've welded the inside of it. I've welded, you can see there, I've welded all this and I've smoothed it so it's nice. I've chopped off the anti-roll bar links as well because I don't use that, and it's just easier to do stuff on here. So yeah, we'll come back to this tomorrow. It's 10:30 at night. I'm gonna go for a shower and I'm just tired. So come back to this tomorrow, bolt it all together properly, and then give it a road test and a burnout. I'm gonna go savage with this. I wanna make sure this is right. There's a guy in Ireland as well. The Irish have actually been really handy. They've been messaging me and really good support. So there's also what I can go as PTO shafts that aren't too expensive either that I could get made. So let's see how these get on first, and we'll go from there. The worry I've got now is that all these shafts and diffs are much larger now. So the only breaking points I see now is the prop and the gearbox. So see what, like, you can see a difference there. That's a medium case and that's a large case. And that's my kind of plate that I had on that subframe. So yeah, come back tomorrow. Okay, that's the back end back together. Go for a test run and see if I can break it. Hopefully I don't. Mm-hmm.